Alright, this is a 2016 Nissan Sentra. Today I'm going to show you how to change the mileage limit between oil changes. Pretty simple. Hopefully the lighting will be sufficient in here and my camera will be in focus. So I'm going to close the door so we don't have a warning light on up there about the door. But before I do, this is the steering wheel. As you can see, there are some controls over here. These controls over here we're not going to be concerned with today. Those are obviously different controls. They're for cruise control and stuff like that. Over here we have the controls we're going to use today to reset the mileage on this, the limit on it. The limit is actually already set where the owner wants it to be, but I'm going to change that and then change it back after the video. So I'm going to just show you how to do that though. So over here on this side, you'll notice, if I can zoom in good enough, you have a button right here, which I believe is referred to as the menu button. And that's one of the things we're going to use. And we're also going to use this controller right here, which controls to the left, right, up and down, and enter also to enter whatever data that you want it to be. Alright, I've closed the door now. It thinks it wants me to start it up. I think I have to put it in accessory to do that, and that's just a matter of hitting the starting button without my foot on the brake. As you can see, some things have lit up. It's in accessory now. So we'll go back over here to the menu button. We're going to push it once. And I'm going to try to show you what it does. Well, I waited too long. Okay, now we have everything on again. I re-pushed the auxiliary, so we're in auxiliary. Now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to push the menu button one time. Try to show you what happens. There you go, I pushed it. And you can see it went to fuel economy. That's not something I want to change or deal with right now. So I'm going to push the menu button again because I'm looking for settings. I'm pushing it now. I pushed it. That's Bluetooth. I don't want Bluetooth. Push it again. That's for warnings. If there's any warnings that I should know about in the car, there's none. And I've got the settings. So here I am at settings. At this point I can change the clock, meter settings, vehicle settings, all kinds of things, alarms. Maintenance is where we want to be. So I'm going to use this one now, this button over here, if I get focused on it. And I'm going to push it down, and you'll notice that on the dash the indicator light moves every time I push down on it. And I want to go down to maintenance, so I get here, I'm in the maintenance thing now. I had to push that button 4 times to get to it. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go back up here to this one, and since I'm in maintenance, I'm going to hit enter because this is where I want to work out of maintenance. So I'm going to push on the set button again, or enter button, and that'll take me into oil and oil filter. I hope this is clear enough to see. So again, I'm going to push enter because I am where I want to be. Over here, and that's going to take me into the oil and filter change. As you can see, it's already gone 182 miles since it was changed, and I set it this morning to 5,000 miles because that's what the owner wanted it to be. So I'm going to show you how to reset that now. You can see the 5,000 being lit up, so that's telling me if I hit the enter button over here, it's going to take me to another spot involving that number. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to push the enter, and you're going to see what happens. Now you can see it's 5,000. I can lower it by going down to this button again and pushing it down, or I can raise it by bringing it up. I'm going to show you how I bring it down to 4,000 by bringing this down. I'm pushing it a bunch of times. There's 4,000 now, and I did that by pushing this down. Now normally I would hit enter if that's where I wanted it, and that would be it. End of process. But I'm going to bring it back up to 5,000 now by pushing this button up. You can see I'm slowly bringing it up. Now it's at 5,000. Now that's where I want it to stay, at 5,000. That's the maximum amount of miles I want between an oil change. So now I'm going to hit enter over here, and you can see it went back to what it was when I started out. And that's because I changed it this morning already. So now it's got 182 miles on it, and when it gets to 5,000, it's going to give me a oil filter maintenance notification. And that's it. That's how you change it. At this point, you're good to just call it a day. Now I'm going to put this back to where it was, though. Not mileage. I'm going to just get off this page by hitting this menu button again, and you'll see it's back to the beginning. What I wanted on is where it was, and it was on mileage, fuel economy. I'm going to push it again till I get there. It's not I don't want average speed. I don't want trip distances. I'm going past those. This is where it was, fuel economy. So that's where I want it. So I'm all set. All I got to do is turn the car off again. And as you can, and that's it. Anyways, thanks for watching. And if you got a comment, post it on here. I will see it. And I'll get back to you on it. And if I don't know the answer, or if you got a question, if I don't know the answer, I'll find it. I'll find the answer for you. So, thanks for watching, and subscribe. Subscribing to my channel helps me out, helps me boost up my content on here, and helps me know what people want to see.